Do you like beer? I sure do. And this episode of Give Work Play, we're going to go on a beer tour. And we're going to take along one of my favorite GBT agents, Melissa Longton. So we're going to be touring in Stafford and Fredericksburg, some of Melissa's favorite spots to go and grab a beer. So Melissa, where are we going to start?
The first place we're going to start is Barley Naked, one of my favorites.
Come on in.
Hey Barry, what did you see me pull up? You want my beer out?
You know what? I saw you pull up and I thought I'd better pour a couple beers for all three of us.
Awesome.
Nice.
Welcome to Barley Naked.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right,
Cheers.
Cheers.
Ginger, you have the Oktoberfest. I have the cream ale. Melissa, you have something from our secret menu. It's called Toes in the Sand.
Ooh.
And when you drink it, it's just like having your toes in the sand. Seriously. It's nice.
Oh, that is delicious.
Wow, that's really good.
How does one learn about your secret menu?
Well, actually, we kind of teach people about our secret menu. We'll go up and we'll ask what kind of beers you like. And if we don't have a specific style of beer that meets what you have, we know what we have in our secret menu, and some people like a couple different styles of beer, and that's what our secret menu is all about, just mixing a couple styles. So that beer, Toes in the Sand, is mostly our Hefeweizen, which is a German wheat beer with a little bit of the lemon shandy. So you get that lemony summer taste sitting right on top of very light.
This is perfect. I mean, it's refreshing.
It is.
It's perfect. It's like maybe too smooth, actually.
But that's only 4.1%, so you can drink that one all day.
Which one do you have?
Which one do I have?
That is the Oktoberfest. The interesting thing about this beer, it has all German malts, all German hops, all German yeast. The only thing that's native to America in that beer is the water.
Oh, wow.
So that is as authentic a beer as you can get within the German purity laws, making that what they would call a beer.
Now, how long has Barley Naked been open? I know that I was here for the very first night, but I'm a little older, so.
October 12th of 2018.
2018.
So last year was our first Oktoberfest. That was our first year anniversary. This being our second annual, it is our second anniversary for Barley Naked Brewing Co.
Well, I know when I drive by on a Friday or Saturday, it's hard not to stop because there's so many people outside, social distancing under the tents, but yet there's food trucks and a variety of food.
We love the food trucks too.
Yes.
It goes
So
well
it's
with all of the beer.
Every day we typically have a different food truck or a different cuisine available here at Barley Naked every night that we're open, Wednesday all the way through Sunday.
So let me ask you, how many different beers do you brew at one time?
Well, we have 9 beers on tap. And then we kind of mix in the seasonal beers. It's a tough question to answer. How many do we brew at once? We only brew 1 beer at a time.
Okay.
And so yesterday we brewed the cream ale, which is our best-selling beer.
I do believe I've tried them all. And I do go back to the cream ale because it's just...
It's just a good drinking beer.
All right, so tell us Barley Naked. Where did the name come from?
The name Barley Naked originated from a dream back in 2008. I woke up and I thought, oh my gosh, that is a great name for a brewery, Barley Naked Brewing Company.
That's really cool. I love
Yes.
that. So what are your hours and when do people know to come and visit you?
We open up at 2 o'clock every day. Wednesday and Thursday we close, and Sunday. Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday we close at 8 p.m. Friday and Saturday we close at 10 p.m.
And if they want to find out what events are going on, where do they find you for that information?
You can go right to www.barleynaked.com, and if you go to the little tab on the top left-hand side of the screen, and then look for the events tab. And then all the events will list all of our entertainment and food trucks for that week.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Barry. We really appreciate
Thank you,
taking
Ginger.
the time.
Thank you, Melissa. Cheers.
And where are we going to pop up next? Well, Barley Naked was stop number 1, and it's really delicious. So check it out. This is in Stafford. We'll see you soon. So now we're at stop number 2, and we are at Six Bears and a Goat in Fredericksburg, Virginia. So Melissa, tell us who we're here to meet.
We're here to meet the owner, Mark Fowler, a personal friend of mine.
Hello, Melissa.
Hello.
How are you?
Hey, and this is a great friend to have because he's one of the owners of Six Bears and a Goat.
That's true.
So can you tell us, because that's a really unique name, where did you get the name and what does that mean?
Well, Six Bears and a Goat, there are 7 owners. 6 of us are retired Coast Guard officers, and the bear is the Coast Guard mascot. And one is the goat, and he's a retired naval officer. So the goat is the Navy mascot. And we started a like a defense contracting company, government contracting company in 2005. Same 7 owners, and we were looking for a second business line. And at that point in time, I had been home brewing for about 7 or 8 years, and here we are, brewing beer.
Excellent.
That's awesome. So we wanted to share a little bit about this special place, and it's really unique because we're actually standing under a pavilion right now. So tell us a little bit about what is there to do at Six Bears and a Goat.
Well, there's all kinds of stuff to do, and one of the things that we are known for is all the outdoor space that we have. So we're on 4 acres, and when COVID came along, we took advantage of all the outdoor space. We have over 130 seats outside, 2 patios, and they will be enclosed and heated in the wintertime. Don't hesitate to come out. We do all the social distancing and everything we need to do. Every Friday and Saturday during the month of October, we'll have live music from 7 to 9:30, and if we have an Indian summer, we'll push it into November.
Woo, that'd be awesome.
There you go. We have a disc golf course. So we have a 9-hole, it's a par 2 disc golf course for those of you who would like to learn how to play disc or disc golfers already. Par 2, it's like putt-putt golf. So it only takes about 15 or 20 minutes to go through the woods and play the 9 holes. Each hole is only 2 pars, so it's really pretty fun to play. And on Tuesdays we have a disc golf league.
Oh,
where
cool.
we have a putting league, and then the winners of the 9-hole also get a prize as well. So,
Very cool.
yeah,
That's
have
neat.
a lot of fun.
So what are the more popular brews that you have, or what's your favorite? I guess I should ask.
So my favorite is the Dark 30 Irish Extra Stout. Cheers. It's one of our flagship beers. We have 3 flagship beers. We have our most popular beer, which is our Maywest Blonde Ale. Nice, easy drinking, floral blonde ale. For those of you just starting to get into the craft beer scene, it's a good way to break in because it's real light and easy drinking. We also have Eagle Eye. It's an American IPA. It's a pretty easy drinking IPA. It has some nice bitterness, but it has floral and citrus notes as well. And then the Dark 30 Stout, you'll pick up coffee and chocolate notes. It has a really light mouthfeel, so it's not heavy and syrupy. It's just a wonderful drink. So those are our 3 flagships. Right now, I think we have about 17 or 18 different beers on tap.
Wow.
And today, as we speak, we're brewing Melissa's favorite, the strong Scotch Ale.
It is delicious. I'm so excited.
So can you actually take it to go?
Yes. So we have a crowler machine, so we can put any style that you like in a 16-ounce crowler. We have 4 packs of beer, usually 5 or 6 different styles of 4 packs, and then our 6 packs of Maywest and Eagle Eye at any time. We sell kegs as well.
Wow.
So we sell a half barrel keg, which is like 15 gallons, all the way down to a small 6-still, which is about 5 gallons of beer.
Well, we're leaving out one of the best parts about Six Bears and a Goat, and that is the food.
Yes.
That is the food.
So when we put the business model together, a lot of the breweries, as you know, it's kind of a warehousey feel, which is cool, and they'll have lots of beer, good beer, and a food truck or something like that. What we wanted to do is provide great beer, great food, and a great atmosphere in one setting. So we have amazing chefs here at Six Bears and a Goat. It's a full menu, anything from burgers to salmon to poutine. You know what that is.
It's delicious.
It's really wings. The wings are
Wings are
really
amazing.
popular.
I like the big pretzel. Can I just
Oh,
say I
yeah,
love the big pretzel?
Bavarian pretzel, which is delicious. A fish special every Friday. Great food here, and it's really pub centric, so it goes great with the beer.
Location-wise, they're right off of Route 17, so it's easy access to all kinds of communities. I mean, there's homes all around here, even though this is 4 acres. So it's a great spot to come on Friday night, Saturday. I mean, we've been here at all different times.
You can also do events here. You rent out a room. This is where I did my husband's retirement,
Yeah.
and we had an amazing time.
Who knows where we're gonna pop up again? I'm gonna grab your mug. But Six Bears and a Goat. Okay, so now we're at our 3rd and final stop of our beer tour with Melissa Longton, GBT favorite agent. Melissa, where are we?
We are in downtown Fredericksburg at Spencer Devon Brewery, one of my favorite breweries. We will be going inside to interview Gabe so we can learn a little bit more about the history of Spencer Devon and maybe have a sample.
Ooh, Who doesn't like that?
Well, here we are talking to Gabe inside of Spencer Devon Brewery. He has poured me my favorite beer, Ginger.
Cheers.
Let's learn a little bit more about Spencer Devon.
So Spencer Devon has been open for about 5 years. They opened April 25th, 2015, and we just celebrated this past April our 5-year anniversary. The name Spencer Devon actually came from the owners, Sean and Lisa. They had originally decided when they were having children that Sean would name the males and Lisa would name the females. And they had 2 daughters, Tiffany and Ashley. And so when they opened the brewery, they were trying to figure out a name and they went with the name Spencer Devon. They call it their most expensive child. So that's just a little bit behind, you know, the history of Spencer Devon's here.
So let me ask you, I did do a little reading up, and I understand that the owner actually is retired Marine.
Yes, Sean is a retired Marine. If you look back, some of them are hard to find. You can see on the Spencer Devon Facebook page, and if he's tagged in any photos, older pictures of Sean, or we see, you know, the big bearded burly man today that we all know. But he had very, very short cropped hair, very Marine tucked in shirt, and he's definitely changed a little bit since then. Looks completely different. I had a hard time recognizing him, but yeah, he did serve in our military.
Yeah. So not only do you serve amazing beers, and I want to talk about that real quick, and there's a whole list here. There's actually a couple lists around here of all the different beers that you serve, but you also have a full kitchen.
We do have a full kitchen, yes. So our kitchen staff is headed by our kitchen manager. His name is Colton. We have a huge wide array of food, and one of the biggest things that Sean and Lisa both like to do is supporting local. So a lot of our food is sourced locally as well. I know we work with Schlund Family Farm for our squash ale. We work with Sneed Farm. So yeah, we do a lot of stuff locally, and that's Sean's biggest thing is supporting local.
That's awesome. I love that.
I have ran into one of them at Sneed's Farm, asparagus picking.
Okay.
Yeah, and he was picking asparagus, and he says, I will be using this in my restaurant this week.
How awesome is that?
Yeah.
That's amazing. I love that. And so you also do like a lot of fun activities here. We were actually here for an activity not that long ago. Do you want to share a little bit about some of the extracurricular things you guys do?
So every Thursday night, we do a trivia night with Sean, and he hosts the trivia night. It's always a good time. It starts around 7 o'clock, and we have like a nice turnout for that. We also have every first Friday of the month, they do a drag show here, sponsored by Beer Babes. So it's together with them in partnership with us every first Friday. But we also do every Monday is Military Appreciation Day. So there's a discount that we apply to that as well on Mondays. And then typically on Fridays, we used to do karaoke nights as well on off Fridays. Right now, with everything going on, we've actually kind of pulled back on that. But we have started to reintroduce a little bit of live music here and there outside in our alley. Just something we really like as well. We do have the option for outside seating too here.
And so let's talk about the beer a little bit. So tell us, how many beers do you have on tap, and how does, when are you brewing, and all that other good stuff?
So our brewer Aiden is constantly brewing. There's pretty much never a day when we're open that he's not here, whether it's in the morning or the afternoon. He's brewing pretty much 24/7. We typically run anywhere from 10 to 12 beers on tap. We actually also have a couple of sangrias on tap as well, some ciders. And it's kind of interchangeable. They move. We do have a couple of flagships that are always here, so like our Locks Island IPA. We've also got our Sunken Belgian Blonde and our 345 Pilsner. But any of the other beers that we have are kind of in rotation. So they're brewed, they stay on tap for a little bit, and then as they go, we start to introduce new beers. We do Mug Club Mondays. Every Monday, we typically release a new beer. So members who are members of our Mug Club can come in, and a couple of days before the beer is released, they get to sample it and try it out.
Do you have openings for your Mug Club?
I believe we do. I believe there's always openings for the Mug Club.
So what am I tasting? What is this one?
So today you're having the Bittersweet ESB. It is an English style beer.
And what is she drinking?
And then this is our Sunken Road Belgian Blonde. So again, this is one of our flagship beers. And then the ESB is a fairly decently kind of a flagship, but it comes back on rotation.
And I'm quite familiar with this one, actually.
Hence why we're at Spencer Devon Brewery. Yes. Well, thank you so much for spending some time with me and with Melissa. And we just wanted to say cheers.
Cheers, guys.
So Melissa, that was a lot of fun.
It was.
I can't believe we saw 3 different breweries. So first we started in Stafford.
At Barley Naked with Barry.
And then we went on to
6 Bears and a Go with Mark.
And that was in Fredericksburg.
And now we're in downtown Fredericksburg, finishing up our beer tour.
With Spencer Devon.
With Spencer Devon. So real estate is fun, because after we work hard, we come and relax for a little while. And these are my favorite places that I like to go to. And they all support local, and we should all try and support local also.
And you know what the really cool thing was? all three of them served our country in whatever way.
They did.
Military,
Yep.
Coast Guard,
Navy.
Navy.
Yeah. All three
Yeah.
owners of all three
served our
in the
country.
military.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing. So as you can see, Melissa has taken us all on a really unique beer tour. And if you're interested in more information, you can always just drop a message on here, or you can find them all on Facebook. And don't forget, this is a real estate show. So if you're looking for a home that's near any of these great places to visit, frequent, drink, and eat at,
Yep.
you can always contact us at givebackteam.com. Thanks everyone.
Thank you.